When you get to DFW, if you arrive at C2, oh look, it's the famous DFW employee store that I've heard so much about. Okay, so we now need to get to C. And apparently, if you go to D, you go that way. And this way will take you to A. I'm actually going to D, but so there's a walkway that connects A, which means you can walk from B1 all the way to C39, actually, and to D40. So if you're up for a walk, you can do that. Maybe I'll do that later while I wait. So it goes from B1 to B49 and A8 to A39. So that means you should be able to get to A1. All right. But I'm going to D16 for breakfast. And the way you get there is there's an elevator to Skybridge and there's a walkway. There's also stairs. So C1 to 39. So A, B, C, and D are connected. It's just a really, really long walk, but the rest of it is not. So we're gonna go to D from here. And there's a map. I'll try to show you the map. It's kind of cool when you come to the airport at this hour of the morning and there's like nobody here. So when you take the train, just to give you an idea of how far it is. Now, if you come to DFW, it is actually quicker to take the train. Unless you get off at C2 and you have to go to D1. Then you just will come up here and just go down here. Because it might be quicker, but don't take my word for it. Don't want to miss your flight. Now, one of the weird things about these walkways is that people always... It's freezing, by the way. Now, you stand to the right and walk to the left. This way you don't get in anyone's way. See now where the walkway ends. Just note the signs. Stand right, walk left. It's really very simple. So now we're walking over the highway that actually runs through DFW. See cars coming there. It's hard to see. And they continue right there. So we're coming from over that side to this side. And it's freezing in this airport, my goodness. Okay, so let's see. Is it really D1 or is it D40? Alright, so once you get down, now D is like a whole different world when you come to D. It is so much nicer, it is taller, the ceilings are much, much taller. And so when you get down here, you can go to D. Can't tell which one pops you out. D1 to 40, and B is that way. So D and B are connected. And I guess if I had gone the other way, I would have ended up coming out here. So D40. So if you come in at C2 and you're running late, you could quickly run from C2 and you'll get to D40. So see how different Terminal D is from C? C is a little dingy, and D is actually much nicer. DFW. Jacksonville. It's 38. I know what was leaving from 40.
This is our final boarding announcement for Columbus, flight 1565 at D1. If you have a deferred reservation
37.
and have not yet taken board for Columbus, please receive the D1 final call.
So 37 is going to Palm Springs in an hour, 4 to 5 minutes. It's so different. It's just so different. Now this is the international terminal, i.e. the one that pretty much a lot of the international flights leave from. Now I could have also taken the SkyTrain, which will drop you right here. It's called the Skylink. But the weird thing is that when you're here, it doesn't tell you that you can get to C and B from here. So unless you know the airport, you'll have no idea how to get around. The only reason I'm in the airport so early is Houston is gonna have snow tomorrow. And as a result, the airport's gonna be closed. So which means that the airlines have canceled all the flights for tomorrow. And so Houston is not a hub for American. So either they leave planes overnight or they fly them in and fly them out. Now, I don't think they will be leaving planes overnight there because it's snow and it means that the planes can't go anywhere unless they're from the early morning flights. So I decided I'm not going to wait for my later flight because it may not come in because it wasn't going out. And so that's why I'm here for 14 hours. And I'm so tired. But this part of the airport, like most international, is quite different. Oh no, so American had given me a chance to change my flight plans, and I promptly took them up on that. But the only change I could get, because DFW wasn't affected, was to just change from the late flight out of Hobby to the early flight out of IAH, Intercontinental. Because ideally what I would have wanted was just to do like Houston to Miami, Miami to LA, and then LA to Sydney. To Melbourne. Because that would have actually worked out better. But they didn't want to do that. Just because DFW wasn't affected, which is weird because we're supposed to have snow on Tuesday, and American carefully carved out the entire Texas except for DFW. Because I mean, when they do that, the reason why I think they did that is it actually costs them quite a bit of money when they do these type of changes, and so they refuse to do that. But I'm going to be monitoring the situation as the day progresses. And oh, by the way, if you want to get, maybe I have to do this at some point. If you want to get like a 30-minute, you can use priority pass in here, and it gives you 30 minutes. But I'm gonna check. Sign that says priority pass accepted. I'm not seeing it anymore. And you can see the rates. I can get 1 hour so I can get some sleep here. Haha, maybe I'll do that.